Imagine this. You're walking through life, minding your own business, just trying to grow, heal, and follow your calling. Yet somewhere out there, someone is tracking you like a shadow. They're studying your every move, every word, every small shift in your routine. Not because they admire you, but because they want to dismantle everything you're building. These aren't random people. These are individuals who, for reasons you may never fully understand, have made it their mission to break you down. They don't just dislike you, they want to predict you. They want to map your next step before you even take it. They believe if they can discover your patterns, they can block you before you arrive at your destination. Like a chess opponent who studies the way you move your pieces, they think they can predict your checkmate. But here's what they don't realize. Your game isn't played on their board. You are not operating from a standard, predictable, human-made strategy. You're not working from an agenda they can read in a book or guess from your history. You are moving by intuition, guided by a higher force that doesn't follow human logic. This confuses them to their core. They can't understand why you make the choices you make. One moment you're taking a bold step forward. The next, you're quietly stepping aside, dodging traps they didn't even know you saw coming. It's because you've surrendered your plans to something far greater than their schemes. You chose peace over drama, truth over ego, and alignment over ambition. And in that peace, you can hear what others can't, a still guiding voice directing your steps. That voice has become your compass. It tells you when to move, when to pause, when to speak, and when to remain silent. Sometimes, even you don't know where you're going until you're already halfway there. This is your advantage. They can't figure you out because you're not even following your own predictable plans. You are being directed in real time, and every detour is divinely orchestrated. And here's the truth. They can't sabotage you without running headfirst into that divine protection surrounding you. They may try, but it's like trying to fight a force they can't see or touch. That force has already moved you out of harm's way countless times. It has closed doors that would have been traps. It has hidden you in plain sight when necessary and spotlighted you when the timing was perfect. So when they say, it's impossible to figure you out, they're right. They're chasing a shadow that's constantly shifting, guided by something beyond their comprehension. One day, they may even reach the point of surrender, not to you, but to the force that protects you. They'll throw their hands up and admit, I can't fight this anymore. That moment might be the start of their transformation. Sometimes your life isn't just about your journey. It's about being a living example of what alignment looks like. And here's what's most powerful. You don't have to fight them to win. Your victory is simply in continuing to move forward step by step, without letting their interference shake you. They expect you to be consumed with fear, but instead you are calm. They expect you to lash out, but instead you stand in quiet strength. Every time you choose peace, you throw off their entire strategy. Every time you follow your intuition, you walk down a path they didn't even know existed. Your purpose is too important to be derailed by the plans of those who wish you harm. You were never meant to fit into their understanding. So keep moving, keep listening, keep trusting. Even when you don't know exactly where you're headed, remember that unseen steps are still steps forward. You are a living mystery for a reason, and that reason is bigger than your fears, bigger than your enemies, and bigger than any obstacle in your path. And when the dust settles, you'll still be standing, not because they failed to stop you, but because you were never playing their game in the first place. So if you've ever felt misunderstood, unpredictable, or hard to read, take it as confirmation. You are not meant to be figured out. You are meant to be guided, protected, and elevated beyond what anyone else can comprehend. Keep going. Your path is yours alone, and no one can walk it but you. I'll see you in the next video. Stay unstoppable. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I thank you for being my compass in moments when I cannot see the way forward. You guide me along paths I didn't even know existed, protecting me from dangers and traps that never reach my awareness. There are battles I will never have to fight because you already fought them for me in silence. For that, I am deeply grateful. I pray for clarity when the next step feels uncertain, when my vision is blurred, and when the fog of confusion tries to cloud my decision-making. In those moments, help me to lean into faith rather than fear, to trust your unseen hand rather than panic at the unknown. Let my heart remain steady in the assurance that you are still in control. Protect me from every hidden enemy, both human and spiritual, who might seek to harm, distract, or manipulate me. Expose any schemes designed to derail my purpose before they can take root. Place a shield around my life so that no weapon, no lie, and no trap will prosper against me. Teach me to stay anchored in peace no matter what storms surround me. I do not want to live reactive to chaos, but responsive to wisdom. May my spirit be calm and unshaken, even when circumstances seem to demand panic. Let peace be my armor and my weapon at the same time. Help me to listen to the quiet whispers of intuition, the gentle nudges that come when I am aligned with your will. Give me the discernment to tell the difference between fear's false alarms and the true warnings of divine guidance. May I always choose the path that leads to life, even if it is the harder road. Guard my mind from the exhausting habit of overthinking and the endless cycle of over-explaining myself to those who will never truly understand my calling. Free me from the need for their approval, because my purpose was never given to them. It was given to me. Give me patience to trust the timing of my blessings. Remind me that every delay is not a denial, but a form of divine protection. You know the perfect season for my breakthroughs, and I choose to rest in that timing rather than force my way ahead. Strengthen my faith so I can walk boldly into unknown territory without trembling. When the path is unfamiliar, let me step forward with confidence, knowing you have already prepared the way. Let my footsteps align with divine timing, not human pressure. Allow my life to be a living testimony, proof that walking with you leads to peace, fulfillment, and purpose. Let my story inspire others to seek truth for themselves, to believe in the unseen, and to chase alignment instead of mere ambition. And finally, keep me humble in victory and grateful in progress. Every success I achieve, every obstacle I overcome, and every blessing I receive is because of your guidance and favor. I will carry this truth in my heart so I never forget where my strength truly comes from. Amen.